there was a moment when your mom saw you and her eyes just widened with wonder. Welcome to Mother-Daughter Connections, the show dedicated to educating, encouraging, and equipping moms to build lasting, meaningful connections with their daughters. I'm your host and mother-daughter relationship personal trainer, Dr. Michelle Deering. My heart is to be of help to you. I believe that your relationship with your mom is the foundation for your future success, personally, parentally, and professionally. Now remember, even though I'm a licensed psychologist, I'm not your shrink on this show. I am, however, here to share my opinions and those of my guests. If you have concerns about your mental health, please seek services from a mental health provider in your local area. Now join me as we pause to consider today's topic. You know, this motherhood journey is a marathon, not a sprint. And the terrain of motherhood has many ups and downs and rough and smooth places. Now, I've been thinking about how the best marathoners have succeeded in their races because they've gotten personalized input from a coach or a trainer who's been there and done that using proven, researched methods. So, for motherhood, why not follow their example? If you're a newbie mom or a mom in the trenches or even a seasoned mom in the marathon that is motherhood, working with a coach or a personal trainer who's been there and done that well will not only prepare you for the terrain ahead, but it'll also help you do what you need to do now to be the best mom you can be for your daughter. That's why I'm offering you my Motherhood Mastery Mentoring Program. Drawing upon my sports psychology training to address having an optimal mom mindset, the Motherhood Mastery Mentoring Program is designed to give you personalized and practical tools, strategies, research, evidence-based approaches that will help you connect confidently with your daughter instead of contributing to conflict. Hear and be heard by your daughter instead of having heartache, and communicate more clearly instead of constantly circling around issues. So, if you're tired of tensions, or you're wanting to be prepared for the next stages, or you're committed to continuous improvement, or you're just longing for change in your mother-daughter relationship, then apply today. I'm opening up just 7 slots for new mentees. So grab your spot by going to bit.ly/motherhoodmentor. That's bit.ly/motherhoodmentor. The small application fee will be deducted from the cost of the program. Again, that's bit.ly/motherhoodmentor. I look forward to working with you. Now, let's hop into today's episode. Well, hi there and welcome. I am so excited that you're here with me today. You know, I'm going to be doing a 2-parter here. This is part 1. But if you're a queen in training, okay, that's what I call you since you're not my physical daughter. But if you're a queen in training, listening to this episode today, I want you to know that you are special and there's a reason that you're here. And today, I want to mention briefly just some of my thoughts around this topic of beauty as it relates to you and the way you see yourself. So, what is beauty? Now, you might have heard there's this old saying, and I'm probably dating myself, where it says, it's based on a Shakespearean line in one of his sonnets, saying, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And what that means is that what one person considers to be beautiful, another person may not consider to be beautiful. In essence, beauty is like this matter of personal taste. And that personal taste can shift from person to person. So there's no one set standard of beauty. And I really want you to hear that and understand that. There's so many things that I know that are coming at you and being shown to you through various platforms, but you got to know that there is no one set standard of beauty that holds true for everyone. And even if everyone agreed that there was a standard of beauty, guaranteed, if you talk to them individually, you'd find that there's a different aspect for each person that actually says to them that that thing or whatever it is beautiful. So, for example, I've never been to the Grand Canyon. It's one of my bucket list things to do. But if you talk to folks who have seen the Grand Canyon, mostly everyone will say, that is a beautiful thing to see. But if you ask them, what is it about the Grand Canyon that makes it beautiful? to them. Some will say the mountains, some will say the sunset, some will say the rapids. They're just different aspects. And so I really just want to hone in on the fact that there is no one standard of beauty. But what is beauty? Well, you know me, and probably your mom knows me. She's been listening to this podcast for a while. I'm a wordsmith. So if you go to the dictionary, you'll find that the word beauty is a noun. And a noun is a person, place, or thing. However, when it comes to beauty and you, I believe it's really important that you start at the beginning, your beginning, to understand beauty, your beauty. Now, regardless of the circumstances under which you were born or into which you were born, there was this moment, I guarantee you, when your mom and or your dad and or whoever was an additional caretaker for you, but in particular your mom, I can guarantee you that there was a moment when your mom heard you and her heart leaped. And she saw you and her eyes just widened with wonder. And she felt you, okay? Because the doctors had to put you on her chest as that first point of contact. It was in that moment, at the very sight of you, an experience of you that woke up all these emotions within your mom in awe and wonder at your beauty. You are beautiful just by being who you are. That's how it started in the beginning. Your beginning. And you need to realize that that essence of you, your existence, is what makes you beautiful. This is something that you need to have as a foundation for your thoughts and hone in on this as it relates to all things beautiful. Your beauty started with you just being you. Now, if you're a tween, teen, or young adult, or even an adult daughter, and this is hard for you to grasp, just know that you're not alone. There are reasons, and I'll cover those reasons in the next episode, but there are reasons as to why it might be hard for you to grasp that. In the meantime, let me know if you're having a hard time grasping that. I really want you to know I'm in your corner. So just send me an email to drdering@curativeconnections.com. That's dr with a little dot, DEERING at, the @ sign, curative, CURATIVE, connections, CONNECTIONS.com, and put in the subject line beauty. And I'll respond to you personally because I really want to help you understand the essence of you is what's beautiful. And moms, if you're listening and you're not quite sure how to help your daughter with how she sees herself beauty-wise, then let me know by filling out my Daughter Talk survey. And as you know, if you've been listening in the past, but as you know, you fill out my Daughter Talk survey and I will answer your question, your specific question, whatever question you have on the air. So just go to bit.ly/Daughter Talk survey. Again, that's bit.ly/Daughter Talk survey. I am so glad that you spent this time here with me today. Be encouraged. You are beautiful, and healthy mother-daughter relationships are possible. They just take one curative connection at a time. I'll see you next week. You've been listening to Mother-Daughter Connections with me, your host and mother-daughter relationship personal trainer, Dr. Michelle Deering. Thanks so much for joining me today. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss an episode. Share this episode with a friend so they don't miss an episode. And download the resource in the show notes. Until next time, remember to pause to consider how you can connect intentionally so you can improve relationally with your daughter.